Welcome back to the show. Well, you may have noticed we're having a bit of a cold snap here in the city of Ottawa. I don't know what it's like where my next guest is at the moment, but we'll catch up with her in just a moment because Janette Ewen joins us again. She is a fabulous designer, stylist. She's a do-all, do-everything, and you've got your mid-winter happiness hacks for us today, Janette. So first of all, I have to do the Canadian thing. What's the weather like where you're at?
I think it's minus 18, but
Okay.
I'm on the 28th floor, so if you step outside, you freeze immediately.
Oh, yeah, we're about minus 40 with the wind chill today here in Ottawa.
Okay, you.
But I love this idea because you've got some ideas. In particular, we're going to start with cleaning. And I think when we think cleaning the house and getting things organized, we leave that till spring. But you're saying, no, let's do it during the winter. Why?
Well, especially when it's weekends when you probably want to stay home when it's that cold. It's a great time because you can kind of take your time with it. Now, you know that I love studies because I always want to quantify what I'm saying.
Right.
So, of course, I looked into this because cleaning is actually very relaxing, especially if you're not rushed for time. You can set a schedule for it, handling one room at a time, and maybe do a bit more of a deep clean. So Princeton did some studies, and they actually found that cleaning is as relaxing as a massage, that it helps focus and it helps our brain function. Now, I would rather take the massage, so I would go over to Harvard. Because this made me laugh. Harvard released a study within days that said the most important thing to do when cleaning is hire a professional if you can. I can't hire a professional.
Well, I mean, none of us can afford to do that. I mean, look at the inflation and food inflation, and this is why, and as you said, I mean, one study or the other, you can probably find something that fits what you're doing anyway, right?
Exactly. So I made a schedule and I'm tackling my spare bedroom this weekend. And what's great is this is my luxury elevated cleaner. I love Pine Sol. It cleans right the first time. And of course, you can use it on floors, but you can use toilet bowls, sinks, garbages. But what I didn't know and just found out is you can use it on laundry. So if you add half a cup with your regular detergent, it will give you a really deep clean and it will spot treat. So that got me thinking. I have a full closet of clothes in there. What if I deep clean them all, steam them, make them beautiful, and then donate them? Because sometimes I get concerned. I love thrifting and stuff like that, but that people who really need to financially shop or be given clothes, it sometimes can get lost. So I found a great organization in Ottawa, a website called Refugee 613. Now, they don't take clothes, but they have a great directory of where you can donate clothes, how to do it. Recommend Dress for Success, because sometimes the little bins, there's great ones and there's ones you want to avoid. It was such a great resource and it made me really excited. So I'm going to empty half of that closet out, designer clean them, and then find a great place for them to go.
I love it. Next, you wanted to talk about our gut. What specifically did you want to mention about that?
I think it's time for some happy tummies. And of course, you can pick up local cookbooks or Ontario cookbook authors. Pot and Pantry in Ottawa has a great hand-picked selection. I've missed the cookbook store still, but Pot and Pantry is great. And I brought in Trevor Louis' Double Happiness. And of course, he is a brilliant chef, and there's wonderful recipes in there. He mixes his traditional family's cuisine with a lot of street food and stuff. So a lot of it's actually really affordable to make. And there's fun little anecdotes in there. And I've paired Double Happiness with a little extra happiness, which is Renew Life. This is the ultimate Flora Everyday Immune Probiotic. This recently really, really helped me because 70% of our immune system is actually in our gut. So if it's not functioning well, it's not going to make us feel well. And in this, there's vitamin C and iron, which is your top vitamin and mineral for gut health and for immunity. There are release capsules, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, easy to digest. You can go to Shoppers, Amazon, and I do believe Loblaws for those. And what I really also liked is they're stable, so you don't need to refrigerate them, which is
very cool. Next up, we're going to be talking about perhaps finding a new career, and this is something that I think you have a backstory on.
I do, and actually, I want to take the last one now. I love courses. So I started taking, I think there's a website, it's Coursera. If you just type in free online courses, there's all these courses you can take. And I actually got a certificate for taking the happiness course from Yale.
Nice.
And I started, it's so fun. And I started doing these during lockdown. And then I actually needed another job because I used to make the bulk of my income from event planning. So I went onto Reddit, and I found Reddit's a really good resource because people don't really, it's more private, like you don't post pictures or yourself or anything like that.
Right.
And I know light construction. So I actually was able to find a job assembling furniture in light construction, and I've kept it. I love it. And it's like a little great extra income. So I didn't take that course online, but I took a refresher of like construction basics online for free, which was cool. I'm going to start taking my barista now.
I need to do this.
I'm so excited.
I need to do this.
It's so cool.
Yeah, and because we bought, this really nice machine because I wanted to feel like I was a barista, but I just don't think I can, I haven't gotten down the technique of doing like the foam, the milky foam really correctly. I'm missing something.
There's so many courses. I'll send you one. I want to do this one on foam design. So this is my Magnificat Evo, which is from DeLonghi.
Okay.
And I love them. They're the leading brand of espresso and coffee beverages. It looks great. It has 7 easy functions. It's such a beautiful machine and gives you a pure espresso experience. But I'm going to take a foam decorating course because I want to make little bears, or you can even I want to get so good that I can make a latte foam art of you. You
and my wife, Monica, need to hang out more because Monica absolutely loves stuff. Like she's doing felting now, like making little mice and stuff like that. We have just less than 60 seconds here. Very quickly, you got a happy drink for us as well, right?
Oh, this one's so simple. I actually think I tucked it away in my a little cabinet there. I went to Dollarama, and they have tons of the little cute drops in for all the different flavors. And I picked up these little tea glasses. So simple and kind of fun for February, if you're not drinking. Just soda water and the little drops. It tasted so great. I was disappointed. All those drops in food color, like the fun flavor things, they're healthy now. So they're not bright, crazy colors.
Oh no, healthy? Are you crazy? Well, I think that's a good substitute at the end of the day, right, Janette? Janette, always a pleasure having you on the show. Thank you so much. Happiness is what you're all about, and we appreciate you sharing some with us here today. All right, don't go anywhere. Coming up after the break, we're going to be talking skincare, a very unique way. We'll bring that up in just a moment.